And Roy he wanted to buy, and he hadn't won for over a year. And Roy was at Palm Beach, and he called and asked if he could have lunch with me. So we sat down for about an hour and a half and had lunch. And he said, you know, I just haven't been able to finish. He said, I play, and I all of a sudden I just feel like I can't quite get there, and I kept doing this. I said, well, Roy, I said, you know, I remember when I first started out, I had a little bit of the same thing. I had 3 seconds early in the year, my first year on tour before I won the U.S. Open. And Joe Black, who then ran the tour, he said, Jack, just relax. He said, you don't have to make it happen. It'll happen. He says, go out and just play your game, be yourself. You'll shoot that 33 or 4 of the last 9 holes, and you'll win the golf tournament. He said, but you've got to play within yourself and do that. And I think it's a pretty good advice. And so I told Roy, I said, Roy, you need to figure out who you are, what you're doing, play within yourself. Just play that last round, that last 9 holes, and just try not to do anything special. You've got to figure that everybody else is coming down the stretch has the same problem you have. They're just as nervous, so you've got to just go do what you can do and play within yourself. So about 3 weeks later, he went to Charlotte and shot 63 the last round and won the golf tournament. And I wrote him a little note. I said, well, I told you to be patient. This was ridiculous. And so he won that, and you know, I sort of got him going a little bit. I remember that then the next year, I think he shot 80 or 82 or 80 was it? Last round of the Masters. He was leading the Masters, and he came to me at the Memorial Tournament, and he said, I just didn't get it done. I said, well, what, do you know what you did? He said, I think I do. I said, well, do you think you can take and figure out what you did, and how do you put it to use, and how you can take it, that experience into the next event? He said, well, I hope so. Of course, 2 weeks later, he wins the U.S. Open by what? 9 shots, 12 shots, whatever he wins it by. He wins it by a ton. So I dropped him a note after that, and I said, well, he says, you obviously learned something from the Masters. But more important, did you learn something from your win? In other words, you not always got to learn why you lost, but you got to learn why you won too. So if you can put that combination, then you become a much more complete and better player. But that's, I think, that's really the answer to your question. What do? You have to learn from your experiences of how you do both ways. I'm sure Annika's got a thing that allows her, showed her why, when she started out, how she learned how to win and learned how to lose, and why not to lose.
Oh, you touched